What's happening? This is Jason Was a Gentile. Let's dig into the Bible. So I've been thinking about this phrase that's been popping into my head. It's sin graduates. So what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is a sin can start off small. Like, let's say you start off lying, and then let's call it a white lie at first. Actually, let's call it embellishing the truth. At first, you start embellishing the truth, just embellishing. Then the next thing then it graduates. Then you start telling white lies. All right? Then you start full out lying. Then lying kind of graduates into, well, if I lie, then maybe, this is a stretch maybe, but maybe it's okay for me to steal. Sin graduates. So that's why in my life, and I think it's really important to try to stave off or to build walls to prevent those little sins, because those little sins have a way of snowballing and turning to these big sins. So sin leads to destruction. Let's look at the Bible here in Proverbs 27. Let's see here. In the water, starting again, as in water, face reflects face, so a man's heart reveals the man. Jesus says the same thing. Show me your heart, I'll show you the man. What's in your heart reveals who you are. And the thing is about that, it's like no one can know your heart like you can know your heart. You have to, and me, need to continue to check yourself, continue to be like, okay, where am I at? What's in my heart? And whittle that down to cut out slowly the sin that could graduate. What's in your heart? So a man's heart reveals the man. And what is in your heart informs your deeds as well. All right, let's continue. This is going to be the graduate part right here. Hell and destruction are never full, so the eyes of man are never satisfied. Hell and destruction are never full. See, that's when it graduates. Let's take lust, for example, or greed, for example. Let's say lust. Lust is something that can never be satisfied. It's like bottomless. It's kind of like a bottomless mug at a bar. We're gonna order some bottomless pitchers. You know, the pursuance of lust, the pursuance of greed, the pursuance of sin, it never ends. Hell and destruction are never full. So the eyes of man are never satisfied. The eyes of man isn't just like lust from a guy's perspective, lust and checking out females. Never, if you're a guy, you can basically look at every single female in the world and still never be satisfied. The same can be with greed, and sin. So what's the takeaway here? The takeaway is this. Sanctification is the process of becoming more holy and becoming more like Jesus. Sanctification is a lifelong process. A part of sanctification is recognizing what is in your heart and being honest with yourself, and staving off and building walls around the sin that has potential to graduate that causes destruction. These are my 2 cents today. I hope this has just been great for you. It's been great for me.